गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड में मैथ सब्जेक्ट में स्टडी करेंगे। उसमें आज हम स्मार्ट चार्ट करेंगे। स्मार्ट चार्ट इन द सेंस कि बहुत सारे नंबर्स वगैरह कुछ अलग अलग दिए होंगे, उसको हमें काउंटिंग करना है और वो लिखना है। ठीक है, तो चलिए देखते हैं क्या है।
Introduction. Flowers of different colors. Have you been to a park? What colored flowers did you see? Were most of the flowers yellow in color? Look at the different flowers in the picture and complete the table. In the first column of the table, the color of the flowers is given. And in the second column, we have to write the number of the flowers. There are 9 blue colored flowers. There are 7 red colored flowers. There are 5 orange colored flowers. There are 10 purple colored flowers. From the information given in the table, fill in the blanks. 1. Dash are the most in number. How many? Dash. Purple colored flowers are the most in number. They are 10 in number. So we write purple colored flowers and 10 in the blank spaces. 2. Dash are the least in number. How many? Dash. Orange colored are the least in number. They are 5 in number. So we write orange colored flowers and 5 in the blank spaces. 3. Purple colored flowers are more than blue colored flowers. 4. Red colored flowers are more than orange colored flowers. Note, in the third and fourth questions, you can compare 2 different colored flowers of your choice. What do we see on the road? Look at the traffic scene in the picture and fill in the table. In the first column of the table, we have way of travel. And in the second column, we have to write the count. Come, let's complete the table. The people who are walking are 9. The people who are traveling by bicycle are 5. The people who are traveling by scooter are 6. The people who are traveling by bus are 22. The people who are traveling by car are 3. The people who are traveling by rickshaw are 10. There is only one person traveling by tractor. There are 5 people who are traveling by bullock cart. There are 2 people who are traveling by horse cart. There are 8 people who are traveling by school bus. With the help of the table, answer the following questions. 1. In the picture, Which travel do you see the most? Most people travel by bus. 2. Which way of travel or vehicle do you see the least? The tractor is seen the least as the way of travel. Also, the bullock cart and the horse cart are also seen the least. 3. The number of people walking is more than the number of dash. The number of people walking is more than cycle, scooter, car, bullock cart, tractor, horse cart, and school van. 4. The number of dash is less than the number of buses. The number of cycles, scooters, cars, rickshaws, bullock carts, tractor, horse carts, trucks, and school vans is less than the number of buses. How many times do you get 6? You have played games like snakes and ladder, ludo, or business with dice. On the dice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dots on the faces, don't we? With the help of the dice, let's play a game. We will fill the table on the basis of our answer. Throw a die. All will throw the die turn by turn. Look at the number of dots you get on the face of your die. For each throw, draw a slight slant line in front of that number in the table. Throw the die 30 times and mark in the table each time. For example, Rabia threw her die 30 times. She got the number 3 5 times. In her table, she marked 5 slant lines. Rabia got which number on the die for how many times is shown in the given table. Observe the table carefully. Here in the table, 2 columns are given. In the first column, the face of die is given, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And in the second column, how many times we got the number on the face when the die was thrown is given. It is as follows: 3, 8, 5, 4, 4, and 6. From the given table, answer the following questions. 1. Which face of the die did you get the most number of times? Most number of times, we got the number 2 on the face of the die. 2. How many times did the number 6 come up? The number 6 came up 6 times. 3. 4 came up more number of times than dash. 4 came up more number of times than 1. Self-study. Compare your table with that of the students sitting next to you. Did you find any difference in the two tables? Find out from people around you. Jayesh spoke to people around him about their favorite sweets, and he filled the table given here, which is as follows. The number of people who like jalebi are 6. The number of people who like burfis are 7. The number of people who like pedas are 10. The number of people who like gulab jamuns are 15. The number of people who like halwas are 9. The number of people who like rasgullas are 5. From this table, answer the following. 1. Which is the most favorite sweet? Gulab jamun is the most favorite sweet. 2. Which is the least favorite sweet? Rasgullas is the least favorite sweet. 3. Barfi is liked more than jalebi. 4. Peda is liked more than jalebi. 5. Gulab jamun is liked more than pedas. 6. Halwa is liked more than rasgullas. Self-study. Ask your friends about the number of people living in their homes and fill in the table. The number of people living together and how many families? Alone, how many families? In the same way, for 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people, and more than 8 people. Write how many families. Then fill in the blanks. 1. Most families have dash people living in their homes. 2. The smallest number of people living in a home is dash. 3. The number of families having 4 people is dash. Second activity. What have your classmates brought for lunch today? Find out and note down in the table. The first column is food item and the second column is the number of students. After filling the columns, write the answers for the following. 1. Write the name of food item brought for lunch by the biggest number of students. 2. Write the name of the food item brought by the smallest number of students. Getting smart with charts. It is giving information about attendance. It is of the date 8/2/2018. It gives information of students from class 1 to class 5, the total number of students in it, and additional information about it like the number of students present and the number of students absent. With the help of the given table, let's find the answers to the given questions. How many children in all are there in the school? To find the total number of students in the school, we add the number of students in the second column, that is 27 plus 23 plus 24 plus 22 plus 25. That is equal to 121. So, in all, there are 121 students in the school. How many children in all are absent on that day? To find the number of students absent on that day in the school, we add the number of students in the fourth column, that is 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2, which is equal to 12. So, the number of students absent on that day are 12. Absent students chart. This is a chart to show the number of absent students. Each absent student is shown by this symbol. As 2 students are absent in class 1, so 2 symbols are shown. As 1 student is absent in class 2, so 1 symbol is shown. As 3 students are absent in class 3, so 3 symbols are shown. As 4 students are absent in class 4, so 4 symbols are shown. Now tell me, how many students are absent in class 5? 2. Right. So how many symbols shall we show here? Absolutely right. 2 symbols. Did you understand now how to show the symbols? Look at the chart and fill in the blanks. 1. The class with the highest number of absent students is dash. The class with the highest number of absent students is class 4. 2. The class with the least number of absent students is dash. The class with the least number of absent students is class 2. 3. The class with 3 students absent is dash. The class with 3 students absent is class 3. 4. The number of students absent in class 4 and class 5 are dash and dash. The number of students absent in class 4 and class 5 are 4 and 2. How long is your hand? To complete this activity, follow the instructions. Make a group of 4 friends. Cut strips from waste paper. The strips should be of the same width. Measure the length of each student's hand with the paper strip. Cut the strip and write the name of the student. Rohan, Jacob and Geeta also measured their hands. They stuck their strips as shown. On the horizontal line, we will write the names of the students, and on the vertical line, we will write the length of the hand of the students. Look at the picture and fill in the blanks. 1. The length of Jacob's hand is dash more or less than Geeta's hand. The length of Jacob's hand is more than Geeta's hand. 2. The length of Geeta's hand is dash more or less than Rohan's hand. The length of Geeta's hand is more than Rohan's hand. 3. Dash has the longest hand. Jacob has the longest hand. 4. Dash has the shortest hand. Rohan has the shortest hand. Children coming to school. The picture shows how students come to school. On the basis of this picture, we will fill in the table. The table has 2 columns. The first column shows how children come to school, that is, their way of coming. And the second column shows the number of students who come by that way. 3 students come to school by a tractor. So we will write tractor in the column way of coming. So we will write 3 against tractor by the column number of students. In the same manner, we will complete the table. 9 students come to school by a bus. So, we will write bus in the column way of coming. And we will write 9 against bus in the column number of students. 4 students come to school by a car. So, we will write car in the column way of coming. And we will write 4 against car in the column number of students. 5 students come to school by a cycle. So we will write cycle in the column way of coming. And we will write 5 against cycle in the column number of students. 4 students come to school by a pedal rickshaw. So we will write pedal rickshaw in the column way of coming and 4 against pedal rickshaw in the column number of students. 11 students come to school walking. So we will write walking in the column way of coming and 11 against walking in the column number of students. 2 students come to school by scooter. So we will write scooter in the column way of coming and 2 against scooter in the column number of students. 1 student comes to school by horse. So we will write by horse in the column way of coming and 1 against by horse in the column number of students. 1 student comes to school by revolving chair. So we will write revolving chair in the column way of coming and write 1 against revolving chair in the column number of students.
सो स्टूडेंट्स, आज जो हमने ओरल किया था, वो ओरल जो किया है आपको सिर्फ ओरल ही करना है, वो आपकी बुक में नहीं है, इसलिए आपको बुक में से करने की ज़रूरत नहीं। ओके।